Hi, this is Dr. Anna O'Sullivan, and today I'm going to demonstrate to you how to do your own blood test at home. So for those of you who have ordered your own blood test kit because you don't know your blood type and you can't get it from your doctor's office and you haven't donated blood, well, this video is going to explain to you step by step how to do it. So watch it a couple of times before you attempt it on your own because these test kits are only a one-time shot. So if you make a mistake, then you're going to have to get another one. So we don't want you to go through the expense and the trouble of doing that again. So your test kit would look like this. If you ordered it from ABO Essentials or wherever, it could be another website, but the link to ABO Essentials, that's the best place in Canada to get the blood test kit. And it's sort of geared towards eating white for your blood type as well. So when you get this, I want you to open it up, and I'm going to show you exactly what everything is. This is the explanation card, which after you've done the test, you're going to use here to see what your blood type is. So depending on what the reactions are, you're going to be able to tell what your blood type is, and I'll explain what each of these mean later. So set that aside. Then this is the main test card. It's actually sealed, vacuum sealed, so that the chemicals don't dry out, but I've already cut the top, but you need to use scissors to cut this. And when you open it up, you're going to get a card like this. As you can see, there's 4 spaces with different colored dots. Those dots actually represent chemicals that that's going to determine what the reaction is going to be with your blood. So there's one that says anti-A, that's the green. There's the anti-B, that's the pink. There's anti-D, that's the yellow, and then control. So you're going to be putting your blood, a drop of blood into each of those areas, and depending on if there's a reaction there or not, that's going to tell you whether you're a type A blood, type B blood, or if there's no reaction, you're going to be an O blood, and this anti-D determines whether you're a positive or a negative. So we're going to set this down here. You're also going to get these little plastic blood collection units. So open them up, and they look, you get 4 of them to correspond with the 4 circles. And if you look, there's a tiny little hole right at the tip. So what you're actually going to do is once you get the blood from your finger, you're going to just roll it there, and that blood is going to go into this little hole, and you're going to set it actually down on your test kit. Here's a little pipette which you're going to use to draw the water to put into your to put on the test sheet. And this is the one that everyone's afraid of, and this is the one that you're going to use to actually get the blood. And it's, again, one-time shot, so you can only use this stuff once. So we want to make sure you do it in order. So just follow with me. So we're going to get everything ready. So now I'm actually going to do the test, and I want you to put this test sheet right in front of you. Here's the water. There's the pipette, and these little blood collection plastic units, just put them right along, right like so. And then what you need to do is to activate this little pin to be able to draw your finger. You have to twist this green thing and take it out. So put it there. And this is the alcohol swab you can use for later. And what I do is I use the bag that everything came in to actually put all my garbage, once these are used, I'm going to put everything there. So don't throw this away, set it aside. So I'm actually going to put the other garbage in here, including the container. And same with this little thing. Now what you're going to do, also get a piece of Kleenex. So you're going to put it right beside here, because that's where you're going to draw your blood. So if you drip, you have somewhere to for the blood to drip on. So now let's get started. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this. First thing, before you do anything, we have to prepare the card to activate the solutions. So take your pipette, and we're going to get some water, and we're going to just now drop one on the control, one on the anti-D, anti-B, anti-A. So one drop only. Don't put too much. And now we're ready. So we've got the blood collection sticks ready, plus the chemicals are ready. So you're going to take your finger. And what you can do is shake your hand a little bit to get the blood down, and maybe squeeze it out so it'd be easier for you. For those of you who are type A, you tend to have thicker blood, so you want to make sure that you get plenty of blood down to your hands so that you don't run out of blood. Now I'm going to use this finger here. You can pick, but I would suggest this one or that one because you tend to use this one a lot and it could be a little bit more sore. Actually, I'll use this one. So what I'm going to do is put this right against my finger and press really hard, quick. And as you can see, there's the blood. And now what I'm going to do is take this here, collect it in here, put it down to the first one, collect the second one. You're going to have to do it fairly quickly because your blood will coagulate. Make sure that little hole is full before you put it down, and keep squeezing so your blood keeps coming out. There you go. You notice it has to be full, and then keep squeezing the finger and in here and there. And now you can use your Kleenex and just to hold. Okay, while you're holding, now what you want to do is you want to just mix the blood with the chemical, but be sure you don't touch one circle with the other. Okay, now mine's coagulating. Oops, it's still bleeding, so I'll hold on to that. But while I'm squeezing that, I'm going to now just throw away these little sticks in this bag here. And here you go. And this is why this bag is really good. So I'm just going to put all the garbage in here, including that. Can't use it anymore. And now, if you take a look at your, what I usually do then is I lift this up and I'm going to just let it mix, let the blood mix with the chemicals, and you can see probably the reactions already. Hard to tell. I am a type A positive. So as you can see here, look at all these, if you can tell, all the blood. You see all the red blood cells sticking together. There's no reaction here, so I'm not a B. So I'm reacting to the anti-A, which means I'm an A blood type. Plus, I'm reacting here, anti-D, which means I'm a positive. There's no reaction, that's a negative. And this is a control, which means that this is the blood, which is water and no chemicals. So as you can see, I'm an A positive. So I'm going to put this now in here. It's actually, the reaction happens fairly quickly. So whenever you see all of these spots, that's all your red blood cells clumping together. And as you can see, this reaction is not as big as this one, but you still notice that all the red blood cells are clumping. I'm going to put that away. And so, as you can see here, if you get no reaction in A or the B, the anti-A or anti-D, that means you're an O, because you don't type O's do not have those antigens. So no reaction, no reaction. If there's no reaction in the anti-D, that means you're also a negative. That chemical there actually determines whether you have that protein called Rh protein, stands for rhesus monkey. It's the same protein that we share with the rhesus monkey. And the people that are positive, and majority of the people are positive, negatives are rare, a lot rarer. But if you're positive, that means our blood cells have that protein around the outer part. So if you're positive, that protein is present. If you're negative, which means there's no reaction, that means you don't have that protein. And this should always stay with no reaction. So if you have no reaction in anywhere, that means you're an O negative. If you have no reaction in A, no reaction with B, but you have a reaction in the D, that means you are an O positive, because that means you have the protein. If you're reacting here in the first one for A, that means you're an A. No reaction, no reaction. This means you're actually A negative. If you react to A, not to B, but you react to the positive, that means you're A positive, and so on. As you can see, depending on where your reaction is, it tells you whether you're a particular blood type and whether you're positive or negative. So I hope that helps you clarify how to do this test properly. And so good luck with your test result. And then now once the blood is dry, you can then use the alcohol swab to clean off that finger. So that is how you do your home blood test. And so congratulations on knowing your blood type, and have an awesome day.